Hello and welcome to the Lazy Gaming Guys. Today we're going to be looking at Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13-3 demo.
Actually, they don't even have 13.3 in the thing. People just call it that.
The hell?
Yeah, it's called Lightning Returns, I guess.
I'm sorry. I just got an ad on our video.
What?
Got an ad on our video. We have
An ad?
Oh, you're watching it on YouTube. Oh yeah, you're watching it on YouTube. So.
Wait.
But we shouldn't have ads on our video. We're not YouTube partner.
My God, did we just make money off that 5 seconds? Did I just make a nickel? How are we going to split a nickel 3 ways? I'm confused now. I'm not good at math.
Scott,
Quick,
do you think you want to
give me some pennies?
I don't have any pennies. Oh, sneeze. But yeah. So are we all at the right times? But anyway, opening cutscene.
Lightning standing on the clock tower from Legend of Zelda. How fitting, since this is basically just Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah. By the way, wow, that's actually quite accurate. Anyways, let's not talk about the gameplay until you actually get to the game.
And here's our logo for it.
No, Jacques, that's the thing. That's the plot. Deus Ex Machina that runs the plot.
Deus Ex Machina. Now we're at a strip club.
Yeah,
what a great place for your demo to start out.
Giant rave at the end of the world.
You know they have to do it up for the demo, right?
Well, it's technically the world's coming to an end. You might as well go to the strip clubs.
You know what I was thinking about? Spoonie hated freaking Snow. He probably loves the fact that he's,
Snow was the only good character in all of 13.
And then this game destroys him.
Yeah. And Lightning just absorbs his soul for some reason. I love this music in the background, by the way. I absolutely love the music during this opening.
Well, that's one thing Final Fantasy 13 is known for. Good music. Good graphics and good music.
Even though YouTube butchered the quality of this, though.
But then my saddest part happens. In the whole video, the saddest thing.
What, this chick getting killed?
The cat girl dies.
Huh?
The cat girl dies.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Dude, it sounds...
She was a girl in a cat outfit.
I will give Scott this though. That scene was a little horrific. When I first saw that scene and I heard her blood-curdling screams when she got pulled in there, I was like, oh God, that was awful.
Yeah, I don't know why they're under attack from, ancient Egyptian death gods right now, but...
Because
that is not explained in the demo. Why Anubis is attacking.
Yeah.
Nothing is explained in the demo besides, everything that we saw in cutscenes, in preview cutscenes before this.
Well, okay. Everything explained in this demo.
You're playing the preview cutscenes.
Snow is evil now. Lightning is Jesus.
And look at all this crazy stuff you can't do in the game.
Hope is still a whiny little bitch. And the other thing is Sarah is evil as well now.
Yeah,
there we go.
Well,
no.
Like Sarah's something.
That's Sarah's form, not Sarah.
Yeah, well, either way.
Because the real Sarah is dead.
I'm going
spoilers. The end of 10.
I know. Too. Well, one of the canon ending of 13-2. There's 7 endings to that game.
Jesus.
And look, hey, look! It's Snow's weapon is the same one that the Marauders get in Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
A giant sphere of a giant ice hammer sphere.
Thing. It's on the back. Is that thing?
Snow, on the back I wanted to tell you, I love your goatee. You love my goatee? How dare you!
Sarah said that exact same thing to me, and she got killed.
Snow, I want to kiss you. Oh no, you're not kissing my man, Sarah.
I'm sorry. Now we have places that we should never go with Yuri incest.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh.
And
I have red lightning powers.
Why is red lightning all around?
No.
Lightning is not red.
Because at the end of the world, who cares about physics?
Yeah.
And why does he have to make it look exactly like Cocoon?
Because it's Snow.
But Snow didn't care that much about Cocoon.
He's wearing Cocoon around his neck, damn it.
Your point being?
Wait, he's wearing Cocoon around his neck?
Yes.
It's practically a necklace that looks like Cocoon. And then look, Snow has black smoke coming out of him. Why? We don't know.
He was actually Satan the whole time.
Optimistic. You know, we went from
Wait a
optimism
minute.
to...
This game is about the Rapture.
Sure.
Yes.
Well, lightning is taking people.
Lightning Jesus, and Snow is being manipulated by the Antichrist, which is taking the form of Sarah.
You know, you're making a lot of assumptions here.
There's the thing called the Outer World Service, which is basically, hey, post your shit on Facebook and Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you know what it reminds me of? It sounds like Final Fantasy's trying to do the Miiverse. That's the second Nintendo thing they're trying to copy here.
No, I would just love where it's like, you know, just have a picture of lightning. You know, I would love to see Lightning taking a selfie and posting it on fucking Facebook.
Well, she has enough outfits for it.
No, just like, ha, me at the end of the universe. You know, cheers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, if you like that cutscene a lot, well, you're in luck. You get to see it again. The whole thing.
Yes.
Yes. The first 12 minutes of almost 12 minutes of this thing is nothing but the cutscene.
It's beginning.
Yeah. Oh, and look, you get to hear Hope.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Hope in this game.
No,
he's not whiny. He grew up.
I hate Hope. I always hate Hope. If Hope had died at the beginning of Final Fantasy XIII, it would have actually been great symbolism for how my Hope died a little ways into Final Fantasy XIII.
Why do you hate Hope so much?
Play Final Fantasy XIII, you'll know why. Anyone who's played Final Fantasy XIII hates Hope.
I hate Vanille.
Do you hate Hope? Do you hate Hope because he tried to kill Snow?
It's because he had no reason to, and he was whiny and complaining.
Thought he had a reason.
Like, didn't he?
Even once he found out he didn't have a reason to, he still was like, I still want to kill you. You're still.
But then when he failed, he got over it.
No, he didn't. They had that whole scene with him and Snow, and he still was complaining an hour later in the game.
It's the chaos.
Well, by the time you get to the Grand Pulse, he gets over it.
Too late now.
He's still annoying character, and I hate him.
What are you doing?
He's the worst character in the game.
Oh, bitch, please! I'm Lightning.
Like, here's the thing. Why and how did she steal his soul, or whatever the hell what is she doing to him?
I think she's goes into
why is her LazyGaming brand? Why is it that her LazyGaming brand actually
taking,
the thing that
if he's taking the guy's dress fear thing, why? Why? Why would she?
Oh no, she took his cosplay outfits. He was saying convention.
Look how horrific this is. That was horrific.
Bye, lady. Roar! I have come back as a demon. That's what happened. She got taken in, and she came back as a demon.
I also don't understand something. So, Snow, you see him at the end walk into where all of these things came from.
Snow.
Why is he attacking them now?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's just like
if he's from the same, he goes to the same place.
I can take a wild guess.
You know,
it's really weird.
Yeah, I don't really get it. I mean, I feel like these guys, they aren't his allies, but like they come from the thing that
the same place he did.
Bringer of light,
and now she gets the pole dance.
She'd come at the end of days.
You know,
that is one painful
when you were on the phone playing this, and you said that she was dancing on a pole, me and Julian imagined a very different thing.
Oh no, there's another scene where you go up to get to where you need to go. That's what
she goes down. Yeah, she goes down poles like that all the time. And once again, as per Final Fantasy XIII, when they get to an actual cutscene, it's actually choreographed and completely beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll give that to even Final Fantasy XIII 1. The cutscenes looked really nice, and the fights during them were pretty good. It's just the gameplay sucked. And the story.
Oh, Snow.
Also,
I'd love to bring up the fact of how do people age in this game? Do LaZee have some kind of elf? Or LaZee's like, after you become a seed, you become like an elf and just live forever or something?
Well,
because let me remind you, centuries passed.
Well, yeah, like the LaZee,
don't they fall asleep and then wake up or whatever?
like turn into crystal for a while, then they.
No!
Well, okay, if you want to get technical, Lightning's already dead, but
Lightning did, but Snow didn't.
Wait, hold on. Lightning. Wait, hold on. How is Lightning die? How did Lightning die exactly?
she died at the end of, well, okay, she died in the retconned ending of Final Fantasy 13 that they showed at the beginning of 13 too. She got killed. And then after...
No, she literally fell out of literally she fell out of time.
Yeah, and she ended up in Valhalla, and apparently God now gave her the power of Savior.
And demons.
Yes, and that little seal of hers helps her take souls to the Ark. To the new world, where everybody will live happy forever and ever and ever. Except for the people you don't save, because you actually...
You know, except for that girl that got attacked by Anubis.
Yeah,
And those other
she
people
gone.
who were
Dead.
killed by those things. And...
That scene is still horrific.
Yeah.
You just like hear her get pulled back, they just hear her blood-curdling screams when she back.
See, one issue though is this game the demo just starts you like halfway through the game.
Yeah, well, of
I don't
course they
know.
do.
Changed us.
Sometimes I don't...
Because they start you at the beginning of the game, you
Once
might
we
not
fought
buy you.
desperately
You're probably not
together
gonna buy
against
it.
our fates.
They want to
Now
show you when the game is
he's become
awesome.
a never-ending revel.
Like I said,
Because it's like you have
understand.
You have 13 days to save the world, and they start you on day
And I've
6.
become the savior.
I was hoping they'd start you off during the section with the
Sent to a
Mughals.
world being consumed
Sejak,
by
servant of God,
chaos.
sent to a world consumed by chaos.
Tell me,
Yeah.
Snow,
Wait, so she was sent by, what's her
has
face?
it passed when you haven't thought about Sarah?
Oh.
If she has to fight chaos, she was sent
The
by,
girl you loved,
To call?
the younger sister.
no, the woman from,
How long has
Dissidia.
she been gone?
So Chaos?
Brought us
So
together
Cosmos?
and made us allies
Yes.
and friends. I can't give her
if she's
back.
fighting chaos, who's
But I
basically
can save
Satan.
your soul.
I really
Free
hope they
you
make
from
a
your long torment.
idiot Final Fantasy
My
3.
first act.
I don't know.
Even though they'd have to make up some other stupid means to get it to work, but who cares? It'd be
Yeah.
awesome anyway.
It'd be nice. Throw in Oron from Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, that would be. If they threw in Oron and Dissidia, that would be pretty freaking awesome.
All right, Mr.
I want
Hammerstein.
Yuna out the summon, actually out of the summoner garb as not a costume, but actually wielding some guns. And I also you know, am I the only person who remembers that one guy from that other guy,
yeah.
Final Fantasy 8 with the
Hold on, Julian.
the top hat and the gun? I want him.
Julian,
Yeah.
hold on. Now here's something that's very important about this game that me and
What,
Scott
schemas?
will have to mention. The gameplay
You
in
mean
it is
dressers?
actually good.
Yes, the gameplay is basically you move with the left analog stick, and triangle, circle, and attack are different attacks. Triangle, circle, and X are different attacks you have. Square is how you guard, or like with the Dragoon, counterattack, or with Thief, evade. You press L and R to switch between them. Each one has their own ATB gauge that fills up at different rates depending on how hard they hit. So basically, you're wanting to keep switching to ones that have full ATB bars so you can continue your combos. Making this for an actually fast-paced battle system.
Yes. Unfortunately, I sometimes hit those moments where I forget about the ATB gauge.
I did when I first started playing, but around the midpoint of the demo, I was really actually liking it a lot. I do hate that you press R1 to do an attack on the enemy.
That's dumb. Yeah.
I kept trying to press X or circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it is really a fun like system. I don't know, it's just like it's funny.
I love this
It took them
outfit.
3 games. It took them 3 games to get it right.
Yeah, we should probably talk about some of the different ones. Savior is your basic costume.
Basic
And-
warrior, yada yada.
Yeah.
Jargon.
Dark.
Basic lightning stuff.
You have Black Mage, which is obvious. Yeah, Black Mage is Black Mage.
And then there's also Dark Muse, which is more of a...
Dark Muse is like a magic swordsman. It's like, like magic swordsman from
That's
Final
my
Fantasy
favorite
II.
outfit.
Then there's Red Mage in this game, which is, if you've played a Final Fantasy before, you know what a Red Mage is.
It heals, it magic heals, it magic attacks, it does physical attacks. It's pretty much a jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
Correct.
I love
then
this
there's
thing. I
also-
was hoping it would be the thumbnail for it. I wanted that to be the thumbnail, because that would have been awesome. It zoomed in right there at a good moment.
Then you also have the Heartbreaker, which is the Thief costume, which I love. That's one of my favorites. And that comes with the Evade ability instead of Guard.
And then there's the Dragoon, but we'll get to that once we...
Dragoon is awesome. I love it. It's a heavy hitter, and it has counterattack instead of...
As it should be. Yes, but we'll
Yes.
get to the guarding
I
when I
really
get
enjoyed
to
the
talk
Dragoon
about
too,
that.
but my favorite of all the ones is Black Mage.
Mine is Red Mage.
Blizzard,
Because everyone loves a guard that heals.
I love Dragoon. I love heavy hitting and counterattack instead of guarding.
Speaking of guarding, did they do the tutorial for that yet, or are we waiting?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, guarding in this game, it's very sensitive. You can't just press the guard button and she's gonna sit there and guard until for like 5 seconds or something. No, you have to guard instantly as they attack. You have to time it, but sometimes it's really hard to tell when what the smaller enemies are doing because of the camera angle. Sometimes the camera angle really bothers me.
It was Heart Stealer instead of Heartbreaker for the thief. My bad.
See, I got rid of
I
Dark
played the demo
early
once.
because I played the demo like this recording is my second time playing the demo, and I didn't like Dark Muse that much.
Dark Muse was okay.
This one thing I don't get about the Dragoon is those sunglasses. I just don't think it really fits.
She has sunglasses on for quite a few of the different costumes.
She has one for the Savior, one for the. She has one for the Savior. As well.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because it's cool.
They're really horrible on Dragoon, though.
Yeah, they are. I just do not.
It's like, oh look, ancient Dragoon and sunglasses. Why?
And
why is
hipster
that?
shades.
Like, are you gonna do? Why don't you just throw a sun hat on while you're at it?
Yes. Oh, and they also make it to where you pretty much cannot lose this freaking tutorial. They give you the ability to buy X potions, and they give you like 52,000 gil.
And they also give you an item that we'll see in a minute, which I forgot the name of again. Damn it! Because when you see it, it gives you not only heals you a little bit, it also gives you bravery, which means your attacks increase, and then faith, which means that you will have less chance of getting damaged. Warrior's potion, bravery, and faith, which means bravery. I actually think it increases your ATV gauge and actually allows you to do more attacks.
I believe so.
Within a short distance.
And also from the foreshadowing of the talking about items, Phoenix Downs work like they do if you've ever played Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus, where when you die, the Phoenix Down revives you.
Yes. Oh, yes, and also you can run. A JRPG where you can run on the field. There's only one other JRPG that does that, and it is also a sequel. But I'm not going to get to that right now.
Yeah,
from what we've seen of the trailer, though, the game still looks pretty linear, as linear as like the first game.
It does seem pretty linear, and you countered way too early. It does seem pretty linear, but I'm willing to overlook it because the gameplay, the actual battle system is pretty fun. I no longer I'm no longer forced to stagger enemies. I mean, granted, it'll take me 5 minutes to beat the boss without staggering it, but I can do it.
Yeah.
My biggest problem is that lightning moves so slow, and the enemies move faster than you do.
I will admit, when playing, she moves around really slow with that left analog stick.
I wasn't done talking about the whole linear thing. Because one thing that's strange about this is, from what I understand, because I looked at the maps of Final Fantasy XIII too, and it was not linear. The maps were pretty freaking complicated looking.
Yeah, they were linear as well.
Alright, well,
what game?
I haven't played it.
13-2.
I just look at them.
Oh yeah, 13-2. 13-2 it's not linear.
It's not as linear as 13, but it's still pretty linear.
They throw you into a field which literally you are stuck in and you cannot move away from, and then once you are done with the plot, you are moved to another field which you cannot move away from.
Oh god, that's
they literally stick you in an arena. Yeah, I had to pause, go to the bathroom, and do an edit, and then I came back.
But
yes.
Yeah,
now I'm going to show off the Red Mage, which will be my default whatever one you put in first is your default costume.
You can actually change which one's your default costume. You don't have to move it to first. You can actually switch the little symbol.
Oh, cool. But I love the
yeah.
Red Mage. Deep Protect makes these enemies eat this easy and no problems.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet when we start this game we're not going to have all these great abilities?
Oh, I guarantee we won't.
God, no.
Because I hope there's some kind of customization abilities like switching certain buttons and around and stuff that are at least on the attack meter. See, I jumped and then she didn't register. What the heck happened?
Hold on, another thing that's cool about this game is the fact that there's actually a jump button. Like you can actually jump off the field.
Sure, he liked to look
Like,
out.
when you need to.
It's not like it's not like you're gonna use it any other
You don't have
time.
to use it, but it's nice to have, you know?
He became ruler by popular
Kitty!
It's not really necessary for an RPG.
Although I'm not so
I know it's
See,
not.
she actually looked at the
That's
cat. It was
That's why most RPGs don't have it.
too much these days.
Yeah, because it's pointless.
well. Well,
I mean,
mind
because
you,
like in
13
Final Fantasy
also had them.
10 or 13-1, basically whenever you came to an obstacle you needed to jump on, you just jumped. It was nice.
It reminds me of. Actually, the whole mechanic reminds me of 10-2 more because 10-2 had the same thing, except this one has markers when you need to jump on stuff.
Why are you taking your sweet time with that thing?
Sweet time of what?
You're taking your sweet time with that enemy. You just like hitting
I was
him,
getting you.
and then-
Let's just say I'm still getting used. I was still getting used to some of the abilities for the Lancer.
It's not that hard.
You see the ladder?
The
Well, it's not that
Lancer-
hard. I just
the only problem
I
with
just
the-
kept seeing that jump
the only-
thing. I don't
No,
like
the
how
only problem
jump
with
works.
Dragoon is that a lot of it's see, there's the pole dancing. A lot of the problems with it is that it eats up ATB gauge really fast. Like counterattack eats
Yeah.
up a lot of the ATB gauge.
Yeah, and so
basically
does jump.
using that you're gonna be switching out of Dragoon a lot.
Jeez, Red Mage does a shit ton of damage.
That's
Deep
because
Protect.
Deep Protect.
D-Protect and then Buster Ruin, dude. But thing is, you can't use D-Protect doesn't work. Unfortunately, D-Protect didn't do me any favors in the battle that's going to come up soon.
You're really going very slow with these battles.
No wonder this video.
It's like with the Red Mage, you were just sitting there waiting for your ATB gauge to fill.
Yeah, I know. I forgot. Sometimes, see, this game actually had. This is the good thing about this game. Actually, maybe we're gonna try to enjoy the demo for a change.
Well, why
Forgot
are you
all-
switching out Red Mage? You could have switched out Dragoon.
I wanted to switch out Mid-Mage and see what it looked like on the outside.
I do like that when you actually enter. I don't know about all the cutscenes in the game, but when you do enter a few of the ones in the demo, your actual costume does stay on, whichever one you had equipped.
I think it's the in-game. All the
Yeah,
in-game cutscenes will
the
stay in
one
that.
that runs on the in-game engine.
Way to get through.
Yes, but I don't know how many of those there are in the game.
I attacked them through the
Saying.
gate.
That's what I'm saying. Is I don't know how many there will be in the actual game.
Yeah, I'm not really good at this. I didn't really like this one because I'm not really. Good
I love the Heart Stealer. The Heart Stealer has it doesn't use up its ATB gauge as fast,
I don't think I've used
and
the
it has
Heart Stealer
very
yet.
quick attacks.
Yeah, but it has very little. Does very little damage.
It's a thief.
Time to repent.
It's
Wait,
a
yeah, no, I
Veda
have the
attack.
Heart
It's
Stealer.
really nice. And that leaping slash is also very good for getting in close real fast. since,
God,
like,
the
slow.
Black Mage's attacks are pretty.
God, the Black Mage is my favorite because how broken it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see
Wait,
all the different stuff. Like all the other dress spheres in this game. And
I've
yes,
seen the,
I'm calling them dress spheres instead
wait,
of
does the Heart Stealer have a tail?
No.
Yes.
It does?
Yes. Yes.
I
it
did not
does.
even notice.
Wow.
Don't you see it?
Oh wow, it's a Zidane tail.
Yeah, that's what makes me. That actually, it does look like it. Pretty much is Zidane.
Yeah.
Pretty much. See, I was thinking about putting the black views back in, but I said no, just no.
Yeah, I
Because
can't
the dark
wait.
views, even though I forgot about the dark muse's attack, that would have been useful for the fight ahead.
Easy does it, Lightning. When that door opened, chaos.
Yeah,
ravaged whole areas like-
I will call them dress spheres instead of schematas or whatever because that's what they are.
Doesn't make sense.
You know, I really
Yeah,
hate it when
just-
games do this. I really hate it when games do this. They
Force
spill
you
out
to walk.
It's been a long
they spill out the story, which means if you want to low understand everything, you
Yeah.
have to walk.
Yeah, you have to walk slowly.
Yeah, or stand around for a minute and listen to it. But no, this game
Because
basically
as soon
has
as I went into that area,
and
Hope
garbage
shut up
grids.
and went to another thing.
So think of this game as the return of the dress sphere and garment grids from Final Fantasy X too.
which pretty much made it good. So
Yeah,
Doubt
honestly,
it.
I think this is actually cooler than the dress spheres, simply because of the fighting system that they added.
guys,
The only thing that I miss about these compared to the dress spheres, the dress spheres, I love the animation when you change between them.
Well, yeah, but you gotta do it. But you gotta do it real quick here. So
I know, but it's like I do love that, and the other
and
thing.
I have a little bit more abilities to use.
Well, the other thing is I like how you learn abilities in for dress spheres, where you can choose. Oh, I want to go for Cura way before I go for anything else.
to be fair, I don't think we know how you learn abilities for dress
No,
spheres
but I
here.
doubt it's gonna be like that.
Gimata, really? Ugh, name.
Well, it's better than Paradigms.
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 Paradigm.
What's that from?
Final Fantasy 13, 1 and 2.
Oh God.
What the?
They had the
Who are
Paradigm.
you? And what are you
Yeah,
doing here?
agreed. Better. It's better than that.
If you're playing
Also,
around
I'd
in
love
the
to
middle of this
mention
chaos,
that this
I'm guessing you're not
outfit really is like it's like Lightning's man like outfit.
When you're inside this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't be one of God's
like a all
regular
like a
Seriously,
all.
this looks like a younger version of Sarah, which is really, really disturbing.
Yeah.
You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Luceromon from Digimon.
Honestly,
You mean
no, okay?
You mean
does
that
anybody
guy
else-
at the end
hold
of
on,
season
Julian.
4 who tried to kill everybody?
Julian, hold on.
Yeah.
To go back to what you said, does anybody else, like, when you see her in her red mage outfit, like, does anybody else think of, like, an all-girls school doing a performance of Romeo and Juliet? And, you know, she's Romeo?
You thought of that scene. You thought of that scene from School Rumble, didn't you?
No. I'm actually talking about something else.
Or on High School Host Club.
How many animes did that?
Any pretty much all-girl anime, like all-girl school anime, has done that.
Well, the thing at Orin High School Host Club wasn't essentially Romeo and Juliet. It was something like it. It was a made-up.
Oh,
it was some kind of
Frederick.
story or something. Oh my Lord, Frederick. But yes, now we're back to the thing which unfortunately I never get the hang of ever. Not in the first 2 games, and I still don't get the hang of it in this one.
Staggering.
It's staggering. At least you can
this-
see that it's like
This boss
staggering
is
in this game is.
this boss is easier to stagger with magic
Yeah.
than anything else, is what they tell you. The other thing is, in this game, when you stagger an enemy, you can use overclock, which is L2,
Yeah.
and that will slow down time for everyone except you.
Now here's the thing. But here's the thing about what you're playing though. You look like you're just standing around trying to think of what to do next.
I can win this.
Dude, 'cause when I played this, I rushed his ass.
Yeah, so did I.
Dude, I just rushed in and just.
It was like a
Damn.
non-stop flurry of
You can
attacks.
tell. Okay, literally, what I'm doing is just
and
giving
right
myself
here-
time to get the.
What the heck
See,
are
I
you
was-
doing?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I should.
What are you
yeah,
doing?
I got
You're
distracted.
wasting a perfectly good stagger.
Yeah, about that.
Stood around
So,
doing
but I-
nothing.
Yeah, that's when I went into a coughing fit and I couldn't really do anything except attack. I couldn't get to the L2 button.
Press L1 or R1 to go
L2.
into a different costume that actually was able to attack.
Like I said, I got into a coughing fit. I couldn't do anything about it. So once again, I have to wait till he staggered again.
But once he's staggered, you can press L2. It'll slow down time for everyone except you, which allows you to get more time to lay into him with attacks. But
Because I went into my mode of 13 where it's like, it's standing around waiting for the stupid thing to go
no,
up.
it's not standing.
Because
around.
I've actually gone through 13 longer than either of you, so I have my moments where I end up just going back into that stupid mindset.
13 sucked too bad.
Oh yeah, 13 was terrible.
I literally,
really
you know, 'cause that's all I would do is literally stand there and wait for them to
Jesus,
use
dude,
magic. over
you're just
and over and
constantly
over.
juggling him with blizzards.
That's because
Why
Blizzard
not?
just throws him into the air. Yeah, I ended up doing this battle with no magic whatsoever. I had Dragoon, Heartstealer, and the Dark Muse.
Yeah, if
for
you
my-
think this was
it's my
long, you should have seen my first time doing this. I did the overclock and everything, and it still took me too long because I did not have the Black Mage and I had the Dark Muse. So all the Dark Muse had to do all the ice damage. Because I didn't expect the boss battle to kick in.
Well,
I didn't
honestly,
either.
This isn't really, honestly, technically, this isn't really a boss battle. It's just a big enemy.
No, this is actually a boss battle.
But this enemy spawns, so after you fight this
That's
enemy...
only because it's the demo.
Oh, so you don't think he does that in the actual game?
No.
Oh, it'll do it in the game. It just won't. I think it does it in the game. It's just not going to be as hard. That or you're gonna have to do more work to get
Unless
it
they
done.
make bosses to where they just throw easier versions of them.
Honestly, I think this is a mini boss. I don't think this is like an actual boss. This is like a mini boss that can actually spawn.
Well, for this demo, since it's
Yeah,
the
I was
only
gonna
enemy
say,
that's taking more
as far
than a
as we
couple,
know-
more than
As far as
5
we know
seconds
this
to kill.
demo, it's the boss.
Okay,
Why'd you
that's
put the
ridiculous,
fuck
Joe.
here?
He's just literally juggling him in the air right now.
Yeah,
So-
but
That's
why
amazing.
just overclock here? Why not wait until he's staggered and you're doing like 3,000
Because I
damage?
have to. Because you can use it twice.
Still. Yeah, it takes a while to stagger him. One thing I would have liked is in 13.1 and I believe 2, you could actually see how far along you are in their stagger meter.
You can't. Yeah, you can see how long they are. This would have been really good because I could have at least
this-
known when I hit him because I didn't notice I staggered him sometimes.
Yeah, because the only thing I can tell is you see that little thing next to his name where it's like bouncing all around the heart monitor. It appears that as that gets more frenzied, it staggers. I love how you staggered it right as you killed him.
You should have been.
The stagger is the reason that killed him.
You should have been switching into that Dragoon more because Dragoon mixed with magic actually does a lot of damage to him.
But
You just stagger him with the magic and then flurry, and then beat his ass with the Dragoon.
Hey,
yay! Now you can encounter them and have fun. When the clock reaches 6 o'clock, the demo's over.
Yeah, like you could really do anything else besides go
Or
back and
you
fight.
can run into the final cutscene of the demo, which is what I actually did.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
I went and did that. Because see, I could have went and bought him again. I actually contemplated it and I said, no, screw it, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I didn't
I
realize.
noticed how long this demo was going. I'm like, no, let's go.
I didn't realize that, walking forward a little ways would actually put me right into the final cutscene of the demo.
Exactly, same here.
I thought it was going to lead me into an area where you could fight and stuff like that. It's like, nope.
Nope, demo over.
This right here is the end of the demo.
It's locked. Can I force it?
Can you force it? Yes, because all that black stuff behind there will be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Stick my hand in it.
Well, if Snow can do it, I can do it.
Oh God.
Honestly, I thought it like for the way that looked, I thought her hand was just gone when he did that. When she did that.
A lot
No,
of chaos building up back there.
And Snow's inside.
or whatever's left of him. Still hate the bastard.
Well, he has been living without hope for centuries.
Ha!
Now
Ha!
the world's at its end.
Ah.
He might
Still
have lost
living
his
without
mind
hope.
entirely. If it were anyone
Well,
else,
you see, I didn't realize they were in that kind of relationship.
Do you think it could have gotten to him, though? Broken even his spirit?
I hope not. But
I don't know. The girl you loved has been gone for centuries. I think you would go into an
And I
existential.
love how this is like the first game Lightning actually even gives a shit about Snow.
after coming all this way, I'm his
Well,
last
in
chance,
13
damn
too,
it.
she didn't
I
have
know
time
what
to give a
he's
shit about
going
Snow.
through.
But see, that's the whole thing, is now it's all like, I need to save him, damn it. And it's like,
What about everybody else? What about
13
Fang? What about
Okay,
Fang? What about
Scott,
Vanille?
Scott.
What about Saj?
Okay, Scott, I'm gonna tell you this, all right? Snow to Lightning, Snow was like the least favorite cousin. Just like, he's in trouble.
No, Jacques. He was what he. No, Jacques. Let's be real. Let's take what was really there. She was her brother-in-law. He was her brother-in-law.
Understand his
Yeah,
You
but
don't
the whole-
care about your in-laws.
the whole thing was in 13, it was all like, he's all sitting there going, we need to help Sarah, and we need to save Sarah. And she's like, yeah, whatever,
No,
I
screw
hate-
you. Punch you in the face.
Yeah, screw you, you're stupid.
Well, he kind of was.
but at the
Heroes
same
don't need
time,
plans.
he was trying to save your sister.
True.
And you were all like, yeah, whatever. The end of a saga. I'll believe
Even
it when
though
I
him
see
trying
it.
to save Sarah got her captured.
I'll believe that this is the final Final Fantasy 13 game when I get to the ending. If it says to be continued, God help you, Square Enix.
Yes, we go to the game as the Final Fantasy 13-4. You go to
Honestly,
the game
though,
with hope and Vanille.
honestly though, it would if the story was made, it was written better. This would have made for a very tragic tale.
Problem is, the first two games, and even this one, I don't know how this.
Doc, what are you talking about? This is a tragic tale.
I do like some of these outfits they're showing off. I can't wait to see them.
Honestly,
what they do.
Jock, seriously, this already is a tragic tale.
Yeah.
This is the tragic tale of what happens when you make interesting character designs and put it into stupid stories.
So
Well,
what
yeah,
you're
but
saying
the
is the
story
tragic
wasn't
tale of the
stupid, though.
downfall of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a tragic tale of a downfall of Final Fantasy. Yes, but because if they had a better story, it would have been a more tragic tale. It would have hit harder on the third game.
Oh.
And honestly, all I see is wasted potential.
Ooh, one of the best things is going to be coming up of this whole little trailer. Is right at the end of it.
Oh yeah.
Like the 5th time we've seen the lightning.
Yeah.
lightning
Do. Love that.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Yes.
now we're just
order
pandering.
now.
Now we're just showing the fans that we really do think lightning is, freaking Cloud.
And
Yeah.
I will be pre-ordering that. I'm gonna get my Cloud outfit.
Ugh.
I will play as gender-swapped Cloud. But
People in Europe get Aerith.
Yeah. Anyways,
I want Aerith better. But
we were Lazy Gaming Guys.
yes,
Thanks for
join
watching.
us when we eventually get to this game. After we
And-
force Julian and Jacques to go through Final Fantasy 13 1 and 2, I will do number 3.
No.
What?
No.
No.
You can't just
No.
decide that. No.
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 You two
no.
can fight over who does 1 and 2. Bye.
No.
We've been the Lazy Gaming Guys.
No.
No.
See
Damn
you
it.
next time.
Stop trying to force the close on this.
No. All right. This is not happening.
It's happening.
No.
It's not happening.
If I said it, it must be.